Ah, yay, cool. Um, I'm still trying to figure this out, guys, if you're watching right now. Let me see, chat. There's a group chat. Maybe I can pull this up on my YouTube channel. So I want to make sure I can see comments and stuff from you guys or questions or anything. Um, don't mind my cereal, by the way. I'm still eating breakfast. Sorry about that. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Let's see. Um, let's see. How are you guys watching this right now? I can't even find the place where it's kind of happening. I've got a different window that has um my thing going on. It's like a control panel, it looks like, but I don't see where you guys can comment, which is not good. Not good at all. I guess I could, oh, I just copied the YouTube link, so let me pull that up. This is really unprofessional of me. Okay, I'm watching. Oh, here we go. Oh, now I get feedback. Oh, okay, I'm turning this off. I wonder how the latency is on this. I hope it's not too delayed. I guess we'll find out as we go. Um, oh, someone's watching from Russia. This is great. Wait, where are you guys all from watching this right now? This is kind of exciting. Um, I hope it's like I hope it announced it on my page too, my YouTube page. Um, it's on Twitter. No, let me just tweet it real quick too. Um, thanks for joining me though, guys. For the few of you here already. Um, join me live on stream right now. Tweeting it. Cool. Done. All right. 42 watching now. That's awesome. Hi guys. Thank you for joining me. I guess we can just take some questions and stuff until I don't know, until enough people realize I'm doing this. I just announced it yesterday. Hopefully, did if you guys saw my latest video though, Blue Man Snubby question mark video. That's I guess the first time I announced it. But if you saw it pop up just like in the past hour, you probably saw it there too. Hello from Germany, England, Ireland, Michigan, um, more Deutschland, sehr gut, California. Um, I hope I can see enough of these as this is all happening. Czech Republic, wow, all over the world. This is exciting. I'm just home in Oregon right now, but I wish I could be in all those cool places, seeing you guys and being all cool, being up abroad and stuff. I had so much fun last year when I was in Germany and getting to travel to, let's see, I went to like Italy, I went to Spain, um, the Netherlands. I've been to Finland a few years before that, so that was kind of fun. Um, I wish there was a more effective way for me to watch all these comments. Kentucky, cool. I think there's like a latency of about 30 seconds. So I'm sorry in advance for answering questions really late or seeing your questions really late too. Um, to DBCS Canada, I believe so. I'm replying right now. Um, I believe so to answering, commenting through the comment section. But yeah, cool. 59 of us now. This is awesome. Um, so yeah, if you guys haven't seen my latest video, the Blue Man Snubby, that's kind of my biggest news. Someone was asking how's school going. I just graduated from college in May. So after how many years? 16 years of school, including like kindergarten through college. It's been a lot of school, but it's all done. So I'm very, very happy to be moving on and doing some cool stuff. See more Netherlands, Poland, awesome. UK, Belgium, more from Germany. How old am I? I'm 22 now. Just turned 22 in June. My birthday, like I guess a month and a half ago. Um, how did I get into filmmaking? I guess we'll jump into questions now. Um, let's see. How did Oh my God, that's actually kind of a funny story. My uncle used to make these when he was kind of my age, I guess. He would make homemade stop action movies. And I thought that was the coolest thing how I just saw like old footage of it when I was 12 years old. I was in seventh grade, and if you look back at my oldest videos, some of my oldest videos are actually stop motion Lego animations because I was inspired by him to make um, stop motion animations. And what he would do is just like have like my mom sit on the ground and then like scooch ahead by a step, and then he would take another frame and then scooch ahead by a step, and so it looked like she was driving all around on the grass. And I thought that was really, really funny and really cool, and kind of there was just this magical quality of film that I wanted to kind of try that out too. So yeah, um, turn on chat mode. How do I do that? I wish I knew how to do this. I'm so sorry, guys, that I don't know how to make this better. Chat. Group chat. How do I turn on chat? Is that chat? No. Q&A. That'd be awesome if you guys can ask questions. Hey, here we go. This is better. This is looking much better. From the Reunion Island. Oh, I've never even heard of that place. I'll have to look it up. Um, how's my day going? I just woke up an hour and a half ago, so I'm freshly starting my day talking with you guys. I've got some exciting plans later with family friends, and I think I'm going downtown Portland, where the Flaming Lips are playing a concert. It's free on the waterfront, so my friend and I are probably going to go. Check it out. Uh, wonder how delayed this is still. I hope I'm able to see everyone's questions. We'll see. Um, I'll be popping back and forth between. Someone said your sitting position doesn't look very comfortable. Actually, this is like I typically am working like this. I usually have my laptop actually over here on the instrument, and I'm just like leaning. I get like these marks sometimes from like leaning on the pipes for so much, but um, I this is how I work. I've adapted to leaning on my PVC instrument, I guess you could say. Um, let's see other questions. I've got some stuff to talk about too. I'll once we get really going, and also some new music for you. I've got an original song that I wanted to give you guys a teaser of. Uh, France. What cameras do you use to shoot videos with clear sound? Great question. I'm using it right now. It's my H4n handy audio recorder, and it's a little device. I guess I can pull it off and show you. Ta-da! This is how I record all of my audio, which, sorry if it's loud. Um, it's essentially just a little device, and it can pick up actually multiple channels if you had the capabilities. But I like it because you can record onto the device, so it's good for like live events. But then it also is pretty decent at picking up my PVC instrument for just home videos. I recorded Jungle Jam with this. I recorded all of my latest videos with it. The camera microphone isn't the best, and I actually have a new camera, which is I guess it's called the Sony HD Handycam. It's pretty cool. It's got like a built-in like stabilizer. I got that back in January, but this audio recorder I bought back, or it was a gift back in Actually, they were both gifts. I can't get this back in. Trying to put this back in the uh, tripod stand. There we go. So that's my H4n handy audio recorder, and that's how I record all my audio and stuff. Let's see, play Katy Perry Birthday. I didn't even, I've heard of that song, but I don't know how to play it. I'd have to look it up. Do I have plans for a new PVC instrument? Great question. I actually have some really crazy ideas I've been thinking about lately, which I don't know if I want to reveal them just yet. I need to do research to see if it's actually possible to make it happen. Um, but just to kind of, it would be embracing technology a little bit more. Let's put it that way. Um, but like still the essence of my PVC instruments. I think I have a goal. If you guys, okay, side note. So if you hadn't seen my Blue Man Snubby video, Blue Man Snubby video yet, I also announced at the end I just launched a Patreon page, which, you know, if you guys have questions about that too, I'm happy to answer those. But one of my goals that I've set on that is to raise enough money that like is recurring that I can actually invest the time and resources to implement my crazy new PVC instrument ideas. Um, so we'll see if it happens out. If it works out, I'd love to be able to build that. Um, Thank you, Bob, for being interested in financing my content on Patreon. Um, I still hope I'm seeing all your guys' comments properly. I think I've got the Q&A thing on the side, and I'm kind of watching, trying to keep an eye on the YouTube comments too. You're gonna try to get a master's degree. I don't think I am. It's just, especially with what I'm interested in. I mean, you can for acting, but I've heard I'm also interested in stage managing, and that is something you should just get experience from doing rather than getting a degree in it, because realistically, unless you're going to teach it, there's no use in studying it. It's just more of like going and doing it and learning from those experiences. I'd see that with, you know, music making too, as well as acting as well, where it's like you could study it more, but it's more practical, I think, just to get into the real world and start actually making connections, because a lot of it's about that. Oh, I can boost my audio. Sorry. Is this better? I hope you guys can hear me. I think it'll be nice and loud when I start playing the PVC instrument, though. So I guess that's where I'm kind of lower that down too, so you can hear me better. Cool. 73 people now. That's awesome. I think. Can I play the James Bond theme? I can. I'll do it later for you guys. Question about Patreon. Yes. Can you pay once, or do you need to pay always once a month, year, week? Basically, how I have it set up. Some people have it set up where you pay once a month, but because I know I won't be consistent with uploading content, I think I'm shooting to do it twice a month, but like I know whenever I try to do a rigid schedule with uploading videos that it never goes well, and I think especially if I start taking on a bigger project, it might be just like once a month, which so on average it'll be, you know, once or twice a month, but sometimes maybe more if it's, I'm thinking like in the holiday times I'll have more videos than I typically do. It's like a Christmas video and um, New Year's video, so you know, I think it's nice because I have options to say, in my case, you would donate per music video I make, which I would. What's great is I just upload it to YouTube and then I can actually post it on my Patreon page, and then you guys can like I, I mark it as one of the special videos for you guys, and then it would mark it as paid, but then it doesn't pay until the end of the month. So if you ever feel like you need to revise your subscription, I guess it'd be called, or your patronage of it, then you can. Which is what I love about it too, because I would not want you guys to feel like you're ever locked into supporting me. You know, I just, you can support me as much as you're comfortable with, but never to do more than you can. Um, Oh, play Rain by Rob Scallon on the PVC. That'd be cool. I'd have to look at his video again. I think that could be a fun cover. I love his all of his original music. It's very I think it'd be very fitting actually probably for the PVC instrument. Um, can I speak German? I'm Bishan. I I did study abroad there, but I think I'm like losing a lot of it. I downloaded. Have you guys heard of the app Duolingo? I downloaded that. I'm trying to learn French now. Um, je suis. Do I just say je suis Kent? I don't even know how to say I'm Kent. But I just downloaded it, so I'm really excited, and I should probably pick up German again too to relearn that. How did I come up with the idea for the PVC instrument? I have been always fascinated with marimbas when I was growing up. I grew up playing piano, but when we were in elementary school, we would have like 1 week per year where we got to pull out the marimbas and xylophones, and I thought it was the coolest thing. I don't know why. I just love the sound. I love the quality, and I always wanted to have marimba of sorts. And so I actually remember like collecting paper towel rolls and like trying to tape those together to create different pitches. Um, and it just didn't happen. It fell apart. Like the cardboard tubes, just you can't like make. Um, at least the tiny ones. You could probably get like a full gift wrap sized roll and do something with that, but it was just so flimsy, and I kind of it wasn't producing the music I was hoping it would. Um, so then I actually then I heard about the Blue Man Group and I saw their show or downloaded their music and I thought it was the coolest thing how they made music out of PVC pipes. And so that was what inspired me to really build my own PVC instrument was the fact that they could make music out of PVC pipes. And I was like, I can do that too. And they have this one segment in the show where they say, um, let's see, they have a segment. I got distracted by a comment. Sorry. Um, where they play tributes and they play Crazy Train, they play Like a Virgin. Nowadays they start playing Bad Romance by Lady Gaga, and it's cool because in every location they play some different songs. But they are for releases as well. They play all these cover music though, and I think it was the coolest thing. My language is bad right now. I can't even speak. I'm good. The My favorite part though is like when they are playing those songs because it's fun to hear songs you recognize on the PVC instrument. So like like for release. I mean you guys know you've seen my videos. I just think it's so fascinating to hear songs you recognize in a new form like that. Um, oh, mon nom est Kent. Or je m'appelle Kent. Thank you, Bob. Je suis Kent. Or je m'appelle Kent. Got it. Thank you. How many songs do I know? I don't even know. I think I used to like joke that I was kind of like a jukebox, but I think I've a lot of songs come and go. That's the thing. So, what's fun though is I feel like I've gotten so much better that I can be listening to a song and recognize like I don't have perfect pitch. I wish I did, but I have better trained pitch where I can find the chord progression and sometimes even the key if I can recognize it from another song, and then start playing along right away. And that's what's fun for me is like be able to. It's kind of like a fun party trick with my friends where I can try to pull out songs like that if I know it well enough, or they play for me and I'll try to play along as soon as I can. Um, but yeah, I feel like I've added more songs to my repertoire over the years, but a lot of songs leave me as time passes. Um, let's see. Did I build the Roomba tubes myself? Great question. I did not. My dad and I built it together, and our neighbor came in a lot and helped too. So that was kind of cool to have everyone's support. And I definitely couldn't have done it by myself because I've obviously got like a more creative brain, and like I wanted to have it look a certain way, and obviously I was very adamant about having the pitches perfect as best I could. but my dad was very practical with how it should be laid out, and so he helped me make it the best it could be. Um, Junior in high school and you play the marimba. Yeah, it really is the best instrument ever. I like that. I'll thumbs it up too. There we go. Did you use a tutorial to build your marimba tubes? I did not. My dad and I literally just kind of guessed and checked as we went. It was kind of a crazy process where we did find instructions online, and I have a video. It's called um, Snubby's answers to questions, and in parentheses how to build a PVC instrument, where I kind of explain more about that. But I also give you the link to one of the guys who helped me um, build mine. But it's just the kind of thing where I didn't know where all the tubes were going to be going and how many curves I was going to need. So instead of just it was way too much math for me at the time to try to plan out exactly how it was going to look and what it was going to be like, because I don't know, I just wasn't advanced enough at that kind of stuff to be able to make it happen. So I just we literally did a trial and error method where we went one pipe at a time, and I would be like, oh, it's flat. Okay, let's cut off a little bit more, and then go to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, until it's all just right. So it was a process, but worth it, obviously. Um, oh, cool. I'm glad, David. I'm glad you were inspired to build your own guitar. That's awesome, though. I'm glad I could at least inspire you to build your own musical instrument. I just found the coolest thing yesterday. There's a guy who made a kazoo ukulele. That's what it's called. I don't know. I've never seen it. It's been up on YouTube for like the past 6 years apparently, and I've never seen it. But it's a guy who combined uh, little Tinker piano is like the body of it with like all the keys there. And then he attached ukulele strings to it, and then put a kazoo at the end. So it was a kazoo ukulele. It's like a kazoo, a piano keyboard, and a ukulele, and it was awesome. He played the final countdown on it, and I thought it was the coolest thing. I'd love to make an instrument like that. Um, do I think a new Blue Man Group album would be worth the wait? I think it would be. I mean, they've got a lot of new music in their Las Vegas production, and I'm sure they would do a CD of that once they kind of get their act together and make it happen. Um, I hope I'm. I wish I could see your guys' questions better. I think. Um, you know, it'd be awesome. Okay, I'm gonna take a question now. Let's see if I can do this right. I selected your question, Tommy. You know, it'd be awesome if you could play Stairway to Heaven. I have tried it, and it is awesome. I need to like I the thing is though, it's such an epic song that I really want to dedicate enough time to do it justice. Does that make sense? So I can't play it right now, but I was actually dabbling with it even yesterday or the day before. So I think I want that. Seeing you ask that, I'll try to make it happen someday because it is an epic song, and it'd be really cool. Let's see. Let me take another question on here if I can. Oh, I already answered this question. I'll just pull it up just to say. So, do you have plans for a new PVC instrument? Yes, I'm trying to get the support through Patreon, and that way I can, if I get a regular thing going and it's really building up, and you guys, have the support for it, I'll definitely try to build a new PVC instrument that I've got going on in my brains that um, has a lot more like kind of robotic kind of qualities to it. So hopefully one day I can make that happen. I have to start planning a lot of that out though, because it's stuff that I can't do. um, and just on that note, so if you didn't see my Blue Man Snubby video, I just to kind of talk about that real quick, I re-auditioned for Blue Man Group, and I think I saw some people ask about this. Um, I didn't. I had an awesome time. Let's say I re-auditioned in LA back in May, and the process for it was crazy. I know someone asked a question about that. Was um, the audition process like you're it's mostly focused on acting. Obviously, I didn't like bring in my Roomba tubes and like play it for them. They already are aware of me of what I do. So it wasn't like I needed to showcase that. But we did a lot of acting exercises, group exercises, a lot of silly, funny kind of acting games that you would do, like the name games, and then associating it with like an action, and then doing like an improvised thing where you're pretending to walk in as astronauts and see a crowd of aliens, um, and how you would react to that in a nonverbal group communicative way. It's really fascinating stuff, and I loved the whole process and being there. And but then they flew me out to New York, and I got to work with the directors and learn more about the Blue Man character from their side of it. And it is just so fascinating because I've studied the blocking for so many years, but they had such a deep inner monologue going about how they should approach a situation, how serious it is, how high the stakes are. That I was kind of just blown away by how incredible it all was. And then to be able to go blue for there's like a few blue men there that were I've looked up to for years, so it was really fun to kind of work with them and kind of get some feedback from them, and I learned a lot. So that's the nice thing. But just to wrap up on that, it's just that I didn't get the job, but I had an awesome time, and I think I don't plan on re-auditioning again. It was actually my third time auditioning. I auditioned way back when, which you guys knew about, and then I auditioned a following year secretly in LA after my freshman year of college, and they were like, "You just need more get some more life experience," and that was kind of the thing with this past time is they're like, uh, I mean, I kind of already said it was like they kind of said that I didn't have a mysterious quality of like in my eyes, and that's something you just can't force, and that's how I know I'm like, okay, cool. It's probably just because I'm naturally very upbeat and happy, and I don't know if I could acquire that kind of quality without really distancing myself from Blue Man Group. And so that's kind of like my plan is to, I'm not planning to re-audition for them, but like obviously if it works out where they kind of invite me back or something, I don't know. And I've heard of stories of them doing that I would consider going back to them, but like it's just for now I don't think it's meant to be, and I kind of do want to explore doing my own thing for a while. Like the Rimba tubes have always been a side kind of job for me, and it's still I don't want to ever take it too seriously and make it a full time thing because that would blow it out of proportion. But I'm kind of very curious and excited to see what I can create now that I'm out of school and have the potential resources through that new website Patreon, because that way I can really invest more time and money into making awesome videos for you guys while still doing my really kind of simple medleys here and there again. Just to do like a classic medley like the 2013 pop medley it's always kind of fun for me to just try to kind of wrap up a whole year with just the music that was most popular for that time. Um, what is your biggest moment with your Rimba tubes? Great question, Jamie. I'm sorry, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between YouTube and the thing, so I'm sorry if I don't answer all these questions. My biggest moment, I think I remember saying this in my live stream last time too, is being on America's Got Talent was pretty cool. I guess just that's the coolest thing I've had with the Rimba tubes, I'd say, where I got to perform in the Keller Auditorium, which is the big theater in Portland, which is where I go see all these musical theater shows when I was growing up, and I thought it was the coolest thing. So uh, I got to perform on that stage, and it was awesome. And then I got to go to Vegas too and perform there. So that was probably one of the highlights. Um, Let me take like one last question, and then I want to premiere a new original song for you guys. I'll take this one. I'm actually going to select it and do it right. So, do you plan on making a video with any fellow YouTubers? I have before, and you can check those out, like the Final Countdown with Andrew and Rob Scallon and the Jerry Mobile who built his own bass tubulum. We had a little collaboration of the Final Countdown, kind of around the time of that apocalypse of 2012, and that was so much fun. And I have plans to collaborate with some other people and some other PVC instrument people as well. So we'll see how those turn out. I'm trying to work again with my host sister Makeda. If you remember seeing that Coldplay medley I made with her where she was singing, I was playing piano. Um, that was a lot of fun, and I think we're gonna try to do something again too, but this time with the pipes. So we'll see if that happens. All right. We're like half hour into this, so I'd love to like start playing actual music for you guys, if that's cool with you. I definitely want to take some more questions. Um, oh, this is a great question. I have to say. Did you ever hear if Daft Punk liked your melody? I medley, I guess, but I never did, and I think it'd be so cool if um, they have seen it. And I think you can search like Daft Punk medley on YouTube, and my video comes up in that first page, which is pretty cool. Like to have that kind of exposure. So I don't know. I hope they've seen it. I would be very flattered if I knew that they did. Um, yeah, I I was definitely very inspired by their music, very inspired by their kind of qualities, and I think it'd be cool if they had seen it. All right, I'm gonna do some music for you guys. So the main thing I want to do is premiere this original song of mine. Um, I call it Beluga Jump. It's spelled like beluga, like the beluga whale, and jump like jump. I think hopefully you can see me well enough. Let me fix the volume on here. Get it to my normal recording level. Um, just to explain this song, I wanted a song that I do some like street performing as well, and I wanted a song that I could play that was gonna embrace kind of the quality of the PVC instrument, but embrace my kind of energy as well. So it was a full song, but also was a fun song, but also showcased the instrument. And so that was the goal with writing this piece. It's called Beluga Jump. Hope you like it. Jump. Let me take a sip of water. So that's a new original song, and I am in the process of recording it. So to answer this question, by Allway24, yes, I am recording this, and I hope you would buy it. That's the goal too. Always out of breath though with that one. It's good. It's a good one that gets me going too. I'm gonna look at questions while I breathe. Thank you, the guy who said, no question, you are just cool. Thank you very much. To answer, let's see. I think someone asked this earlier, but I'll highlight it. How do you record your songs? Do you just play in front of a recorder, or do you record one hand first, and after that, the second hand? Actually, that's even a better question. Typically, I will record all at once. So like a song like that, I record it just straight up with both hands at once. It's when I do like twins videos, I'll record it with the microphone here and do that whole thing, and then if I'm like over here, I'll record with that. So I'll try to do it in the general region of where I'm playing it. But yeah. Thomas, thank you. This guy, oh my God. Hey Thomas, thank you. He was the one who made this awesome map on the wall, which we like corresponded for like over a year about it, and then I finally uploaded a video with it. So thank you for your patience again, Thomas, and I'm glad you're on stream with me. So the other kind of fun thing, good. Someone, Bouncy Paw said that song makes me happy. That's the goal. Thank you very much. How tired do your arms get after playing? A little bit, and I've had performances where like they start to spaz out on me in the middle of it, which is not good. Trying to think if there's ever a bad performance. I feel like I've had some really terrible gigs where like it really cramps up bad. But usually I try to kind of pace myself to get through my certain length of a performance. Amazing. Jamie Henderson asks, amazing, why don't you use that to show off the Rimba tubes? I think it goes really well. And do you think you will ever do another pop medley? Yes and yes. Yes and yes. That's the answer your question? Yeah. I definitely, that's my goal. I just kind of am wrapping up writing this song, and so I do want to showcase this as like my song for the Rimba tubes, and I will definitely be making more pop medleys in the future, because that's what I like to listen to, so why don't I make more of them? The other kind of fun thing I wanted to show you, just as like a secret extra thing for those of you who are watching, I got a fun birthday present. It's another instrument, and it's one that a friend of mine had in college, and my parents got it for me. But it's an accordion. So I have this beautiful, beautiful accordion that I got for my birthday, and I'm actually working on a new video right now. I've already recorded it. I have to edit it and balance all the sound and stuff. But it's a song with the two PVC instruments, my drum cajon box, and this beautiful accordion. So I just wanted to give you a little preview of it as a little secret thing. But so it's essentially, I mean, close it up like that. It's really cool because it's set up like a piano on this side, but then these sides are buttons based around the circle of fifths. So I can play anything I know, knowing the general chord progression of it. So like even that Beluga Jump song I could do, you know. I didn't practice that, sorry. Otherwise I'd be better with that. Obviously I'm still trying to get the hang of it, but like I feel like I can play most things pretty pretty well. Here's a good example of a song. I gotta get an adjuster back. I'm not good with the handle of this yet. Here we go. See if you recognize this one. There we go. So it's pretty cool. I'm really excited to be playing some more music with it. Obviously, it'll be much better for my actual videos. But I just wanted to give you guys a little preview of what it sounded like and how cool it is. I'm really excited to try to like mess around with incorporating it with primitive tubes kind of stuff. It's easier playing it when I'm sitting down too, so that was a little challenge because I can't balance it with it's so heavy. It's like really hard to pump it while I'm playing. Um, Amanda, you're on here too. My friend Amanda Goad, who makes like all my awesome like image art, is on here too. And yeah, I can't wait to share my new music. Let's see if there's other questions. I had a list of things I wanted to share with you guys too, and I hope I can remember it all. Um, um, for those of you who are joining me late, it looks like I have some more people. Yay, Daniela, you liked Beluga Jump. Cool, thank you. Pirates of the Caribbean, yes. Awesome. How do someone asked no actual chat. I don't know how to make the chat happen. I'm so sorry. Um, you chose this instrument to annoy your parents. No, they're very supportive of me, and they actually were the ones who got it for me. So thank you to my parents for that, actually. Um, oh, this is great. This is not a question, but I appreciate this comment. The tune of Beluga Jump is so beautiful. I appreciate that. I'm glad you liked it. And I really can't wait to give you like a proper recording of it. I did a series of musical workshop classes with an elementary school that my sister is teaching at, and I'll be uploading like the live version of that soon. I'm hoping with the release of the song, but I got to do some like behind the scenes work on making that all happen first. Um, see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, I wanted to announce too that I got a booking agent in Portland, and so essentially I can start. I know a lot of people have been like, oh, can you do more live performances? And I obviously can't tour the world, but maybe one day if I get big enough, I could. But uh, this guy contacted me, and basically I've got gig offers now to be performing in Portland. And if I build up enough support on a local level, I can actually then request doing like a tour, at least nationally or like in a small area. So who knows what will happen? But I'm very excited to at least have a couple performances in Portland, just because that's fun. And then when I am planning on moving back to Los Angeles eventually because that's where I've got all my connections now and where I would love to do theater stuff. But obviously I haven't figured out all the details and the logistics of it, but I do want to move back down there and I can do some more street performing on Third Street Promenade. So if any of you are in the Los Angeles area, you could always come see me perform down there. See. Um, I do live with my parents right now, and do they get annoyed from the sound sometimes? David Ahoroni asked me, and I just try to play it at appropriate times. Sometimes I get late in the night recording something, and I'll try to play a little quieter because what I do with my videos now is I record the audio beforehand, and then I record the video after that, so I can have everything just the best quality can be. Um, and so I feel bad sometimes, but they're very supportive, so I really appreciate that. Um, would you ever cover Green Day or maybe Weird Al? Pokey Somi asked. I've never considered covering Green Day. I think that could be kind of cool. They've got some songs that would work well. Weird Al, I'm a huge fan of. I'm sure most of you have seen his, latest work as well. He had like a whole week of just releasing music videos with his new album, and I'm such a fan of his. My favorite song is like Hardware Store. I think that'd be a really fun song to somehow cover, if that would work on the PVC instrument. So, yeah, hopefully I can cover at least Weird Al. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja, ich spreche Deutsch. Not for a long time though. Let's see. Pirates of the Caribbean. Yep, you guys got that. Ever tried doing Africa from Toto on the tubes? Okay, I'll select this question too. I really wanted to do it. My choir in high school sang it, and I was like bugging my, no, actually, that was a different song I was bugging my director about. But once we finally agreed to do that song, um, I was so excited, and I wanted to I tried to pull so many strings to try to get the Rimba tubes to be like background music for my choir. So it didn't happen, but it's definitely a song I want to try to play somehow in the future. I guess I'd have to maybe I could do it with like the accordion and other stuff too. I trust me, the accordion actually sounds really good with the Rimba tubes, which is with my latest video that will be coming out hopefully in the next month. It's called Quadruplet Showdown, I'm gonna call it, and it's a cover. Oh, I don't want to spoil it yet, but it's got the Rimba tubes and the accordion, and it's gonna be really cool. I'll tell you that. Wow, would you look at all that stuff? Yes, I love Hardware Store. It's awesome. um, yeah, if you guys have other questions, let me look at other things I was gonna try to say. Um, um, I told you guys about Blue Man Group. I'm living at home now because I'm in that transitional period between school and getting going with my real life. And oh yeah, Patreon. If you haven't seen my latest video, I just launched a Patreon page. It's going to be my way of, hopefully getting some extra support to um, uh, play for you guys more regularly. Do you play some games, and which? Question mark. Man, I used to love playing like I'm a classic kind of a guy. I love the N64 games and the ones that are old school GameCube and Xbox kind of games. But I don't play video games currently. I wish I did, and I know I have actually got some friends on like Twitch. What's her? I don't know her username. Gimme More, is it? It's my friend Brittany. She's on Twitch, and I guess she's doing really well there. So I'm not a video gamer to that extreme, but I definitely would still, if I still have my copy of Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, that would be what I would be playing right now if I could be playing anything right now in the world. Let's see, other questions. I would love to play some more music for you guys too. So let me. Oh, thank you so much for doing Star Wars. My 6-year-old has autism, and music is the only thing I know he totally understands. He's always singing the Imperial March. I'm so glad to hear that. I know a lot of people have been requesting Star Wars for a long time, and so I was really happy to be able to finally make that video, which was in support with the guy who made this, Thomas. This awesome wall sign. Yeah, that was a fun video, and so I'm glad your son loved the medley. I'm so sorry, guys, that I don't know how to get this thing better. I wish. Comment section, is that chat? Is that what this is? No, that's just for me. I don't know. Hopefully this Q&A thing is at least working. Whoa, what did I click? Showcase. Nope, that's not it. Cool. Let me play some more music for you guys if you don't mind. I want to be able to hopefully make a nice stream for you. This is a song you might recognize. Weird Al actually covered it recently. I just want to play a little snippet because it's one that I learned for the music workshops I did at my local elementary school. controversy of if it's like a really great song or whatever, but I think it's fun. Can you do Peter and the Wolf like in your high school performance, please? I don't remember. I've never actually played that song. Are you thinking of this one? This one's called In the Hall of the Mountain King. I can't even do it. I hope that's what you were requesting. Sorry if it wasn't. It's weird playing it on this instrument, I have to say. It's fine on the ribbon tubes, but on my old instrument, some of you have noticed this in my videos, is that I have my B flat not in where it should be. It's like there wasn't room down below where all the other pipes were, and so we had to move it above, awkwardly above the C. And so whenever I'm reaching for the B flat, I have to reach a little bit further. And in that song, I'm playing an F sharp major like little scale there, and so I have to go like dun 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 dun. So it makes things a little bit difficult. So good. I'm glad that was the right song. It's called yeah, In the Hall of the Mountain King. Peter and the Wolf is another song, and I don't remember the tune of that. But yeah, Tacky. That's the song I played. Here's another good question from David. I'm sorry for asking so many questions. It's okay. Don't worry. This is why I'm here. Have you ever thought of doing Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses? I think I've actually done. That's the one that's like this, right? I've played that portion in videos before, and I have another PVC instrument friend who's played a bigger cover of that song, and it's definitely one that's still on my to-do list of songs. So you can expect that probably someday. Good, Paul. I'm glad you were able to recognize the song. Thanks for being here too, Paul. Yeah, okay. Are there any other last like questions? I should be wrapping up soon because I have some other plans for the day I have to get ready for, like that concert later tonight. I wonder how delayed this whole thing is too. I'm sorry if I am answering questions late. I'm so glad you guys were able to join me though. Obviously I'm seeing people are from all over the world, Argentina, a lot from Germany too. That's really awesome. Um, and thank you for all your support too over the years with like my Blue Man stuff. Again, like most of you probably see my latest video, and that's how you heard about this stream. Is that my Blue Man audition? It went well. I just didn't get cast, but I'm excited to kind of be moving forward and trying different things out with like the Rimba tubes and like theater things now that I have time. And if you haven't checked out my Patreon page, please do, because it's I think it's really fun. Made a fun video for that, but also there's a lot of cool rewards and stuff that I would love your guys' feedback on too. So if you check that out and you're like, oh, it'd be so cool if, I did, I don't know, some other types of request things, or I don't know, I've got some fun rewards like early access to videos, behind the scenes pictures and secret videos, and more Google Hangouts like this, but like because it'll be a smaller group, it can be more personal. And overhead videos. I'm gonna be making overhead videos for every video I make now, so you guys can like always know what I play and hear, and be able to learn it that way. And I'm just excited to be able to kind of take my videos the next step further. So if you haven't checked out my Patreon page, you can find the link in my Blue Man Snubby video, but maybe I can post it somewhere else too. But it's just patreon.com/snubbyj. And if you haven't heard of Patreon, it's created by, if you've heard of the YouTubers Pomplamoose, the guy Jack Conti from that group is the one who started it just a year ago, and it's already doing so well. And it's kind of like a Kickstarter, but even better for someone like me who's kind of regularly producing content for you guys. So I'd certainly love it if you could support me, but obviously I wouldn't force you to donate anything, because I'm still going to be making awesome videos for all the time. Thank you. I appreciate this. So awesome how you can jump from one song to another. Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I just have a lot of songs that I have in my back pocket. That's fun to be able to whip them out. Yes, thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, I had a fun time. The last one I did was a year ago. Hopefully I'll do another one that's full on for the public before then. But I think, I've got a lot of bigger videos in my mind that I want to be working on. So I'll be kind of focusing on that. And obviously if I get a chance to do another like live stream, I definitely will. But otherwise, I've got some supporters on Patreon who I'm going to be doing a live stream for on a monthly basis. Yeah, let's see. I hope hopefully there were no other big questions. I'll look through my like YouTube comments as well. So if you had any other questions that I didn't answer, I'll be sure to respond to you there. And if you have any other questions ever, please feel free to like tweet me. I'm not the best at always checking my Facebook messages, and I'm so sorry if you've been writing at me on there. But otherwise, email snubbyjpvc@aol.com, or on Patreon. Even you don't use the YouTube Messenger. I have no idea how to like get to that thing anymore. It's so confusing. Hey, thank you. I selected it. Patreon.com/snubbyj. Thank you. Thank you, Graphic Wonders, for highlighting that. Let me wrap it up with a few other questions. Do you have a favorite song? I do, and it's PVC4 by Blue Man Group. Favorite song of all time. It's beautiful. It builds so nicely. I love the part that my favorite part of the whole song too is the bridge, which goes like this. I love that part in the live shows. But I also love all of, like my own original music too. So if you haven't checked that out, like Jungle Jam, I go on runs listening to that song just because I'm very slow with creating original music because I'm very deliberate about making it music that I really like and want to listen to. And so this latest song, Beluga Jump, that I played earlier, if you were here for that, I've been working on that. Well, I had this section. That whole section in my brain for like over a year, and I had the idea of having my own original song that I could just like play, that represents the Rimba Tubes really nicely for a long time. But not until like February was it that I actually finished writing the rest of the song, and I've still been developing it since then. So I guess that kind of diverts from your original question, but I love my original music now too because it's what I want to hear on the Rimba Tubes, and so it's always kind of really fun to listen to that. But real favorite songs, it's probably PVC4. Yeah, and thank you guys for coming. Appreciate you guys joining me on this. I guess I should be wrapping up. Have you heard the version of PVC4 with the orchestra? I have. I'm gonna highlight that question real quick too. Oh wait, you've been asking awesome questions. I've probably heard of I've heard every version of PVC4. I'm that obsessed with it. So any version you've ever found on YouTube, I've probably heard it. Um, so yeah, I think I should be wrapping up now. I'm really grateful you guys were able to support me. If you haven't seen my latest Blue Man Snubby video, please do. I really appreciate all of your guys' support for joining me in all my artistic endeavors. Um, and I will make sure I go through all of the comments that I might have missed for questions. Um, and again, if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for. And yeah, thank you for joining me. I guess I'll sign off now. And please check out my Patreon page and keep an eye out for that new song Beluga Jump, and keep an eye out as well for that other new video I'm working on, the quadruplet showdown with the accordion. I'm very excited to be premiering all that stuff for you guys soon. So thanks for joining me, and Snubby J signing off.